Gavin Gear here from UltimateReloader.com. I'm here at the 2020 SHOT Show in the MEC booth. I'm here with Shawn Wozniak. Shawn, thanks for talking with me.
Of course, glad to have you in here, Gavin. Let's hopefully go over some product today and kind of give you an update.
Yeah, and I thought it'd be interesting to talk about the Mayville Engineering Company. There's a really large manufacturing capability there that a lot of people don't really know about. The shooting sports equipment, the outdoor brands are just really a part of a larger muscle power here in the U.S. making U.S. products. Tell us about MEC.
Correct. So, I mean, either we're known in the shooting industry or the contract manufacturing side.
Gotcha.
The manufacturing side has got a lot of horsepower, but it all started with the shot shell line.
Really?
So it became cousins that actually had a machine shop, and then from there, avid shooters, love to go out and do different trap shoots throughout the Midwest. And they're like, well, we're sick of buying ammunition. Let's come up with an idea. And having the machinist mine, they made it their first reloader.
Very cool.
So they were able to showcase the reloader at all the different shoots. Guys are like, well, I want one. Well, I want one. So the business model, it just exploded from there.
Wow.
And being in the business for 67 years, how that evolved to where we are now, we're the #1 contract manufacturer in the U.S.
Wow.
9 years running. So that has some weight, but we also have 21 facilities throughout the U.S. as well.
Wow.
So we're very diverse, and we have multiple customers, and being able to showcase our SHOT Show reloading and be able to see how that evolved, it's spectacular.
Yeah, and listening to my audience, people here in the States really want gear that's made in the States, and that's not easy to do. I've talked with a lot of different companies. You want to provide American jobs. You want to keep stuff here in the U.S. and put it together. Like with the Marksman, you're hand fitting the ram to the frame and all that. That all costs money. But I've also been learning if you can keep it local and you've got these items that are made out of cast iron, you don't have to ship it as far. I think it's really great that you guys have figured that model out where you can sell products in the U.S. and all over the world that are made here.
Correct. and that's key, because even here where we are in the Midwest, I mean, we're sourcing all within a few states. I mean, it's not going or basically across the country. You touched on it, freight. We got to factor every little bit and piece into it. And then that's always been our motto is make a great product at a fair price that's reliable, take care of the customer. So that's always been our model.
That's solid. That's why you guys are still around, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the overall product portfolio. Some people are going to be more familiar with the shot shell side. Some people know about the metallic side. Tell us the high level lay of the land.
So just MEC Outdoors, obviously started with our shot shell line. We released the MEC Marksman, which have been very helpful with and helping us with that. But we also make clay target machines. So we make machines for the commercial club, the end user, basically showcase that we have a full line, that different target presentations, different target sizes. So we have a full product line that covers from that commercial side to an end user or backyard shooter. Yeah,
and that's something that I'm still adopting. This whole shotgun shooting sports thing is relatively new to me, but I have the 100 EATA, and every time I pull that out when friends come over, that is like the ultimate way to have some fun and to improve your shooting skills. If you're a bird hunter or whatever it happens to be, I have a lot of fun with that. And I'm looking forward to maybe even doing a little bit of competing for fun,
And you kind of touched on it too, is you're having that machine in the backyard, you're building confidence. So if you do want to take that next step and go compete and throw your hat in the ring, you have that confidence there that you can go do it.
Yeah, absolutely. So there's SHOT Show reloaders, there's target throwers, and then there's the whole metallic side of things.
Correct. So the metallic piece, obviously with us being more specialized per se into the shot shell side, going into the metallic world and being able to come out with a great press that's done well, that's very well received with the customer base, and now trying to expand upon that as well.
Yeah. I think with the MEC Marksman, I chose it recently to load some 300 PRC ammo because this is kind of a new thing, having a cartridge that's longer than 30-06. And I was looking at the capacity on my different presses, and I thought, Well, there we go. It's gonna. I can fit the cartridge and the bullet in there without, a lot of tipping of the bullet, and it's worked really well. You have to cycle the handle, I think, on the Marksman to appreciate that hand fit smoothness and the ambidextrous handle as well. I mean, it's all about the basics. It's cast iron. It's got the patented floating shell holder design, which can help correct for some misalignment, get everything, perfectly concentric and that kind of thing.
Yep.
Yeah, solid.
It's been very solid for us, and everything that we do, touched on it before, is we're sourcing it through the Midwest, and we're sourcing and leveraging all of our contacts just because we are the #1 contract fabricator.
Yeah.
So that helps us be able to provide that press at a very fair price.
It really is.
And still offer the quality and benefits, which you just touched on, and being able to pass that on to the consumer.
Yeah. And it's so the Marksman, the press kind of sits at the center of the metallic product offerings, but there's also the powder measure, digital calipers, the scale, tumbler, some of the supplies like the polish. And what I thought would be kind of fun is I want to put it all together so that people can see all of it, maybe even in one reloading story.
Most definitely. We can basically do it from our case prep products all the way to the reloading process and be able to showcase everything that MEC has to offer.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so Shawn, thanks for talking with me.
Thanks, Gavin.
Okay, so you guys are going to want to subscribe with notifications for 2 reasons. One, I got a lot more SHOT Show content coming up. And then also, I've got more MEC content planned, both with the Marksman and on the SHOT Shell side. It's going to be a lot of fun. So thanks for watching. Until next time, happy shooting and happy reloading.